some extra cards for you guys. I had to find a few things. Any energy that's sent my way, I send you the same energy back. So hopefully it is loving and kind. Just a little update real fast before I get into what I was getting beforehand in the channeled messages. Hello, those 3 people. I will no longer be taking readings from any numbers that text me on the fake number +1 apps. They have been taking my readings and selling them on another platform and to people. So if you do want a reading, I will gladly help you, but you have to text me off your actual number. If you're texting me off the catfishing app, then I'm not going to give you your reading because it's just very obvious. I tried like not caring for long enough, but then I found the actual thing, so that's getting taken care of now. But just know, like, I will no longer be doing personal readings to anyone that is sending me numbers off a catfishing app, the messenger app that says +1. I will no longer be accepting those readings. I just want to make that clear. It's a safety precaution. I need to do that for myself. Maybe you guys know that someone could either have one of those sneaky apps on their phone, the calculator app, where like they hide pictures and stuff like that. Sorry for anyone that's cheating and I just blew your stuff. But there's that sneaky calculator app. So, and remember, before you guys go looking for something that's going to hurt you, if you have the intention of finding, like going and looking in someone's phone, and you have the intention that they're going to hurt you, then you will find something regardless that is going to hurt you. That's why it is important, like, let a person do what they want, and then you see if they want to spend time with you or they choose other people over you. It's good to become, like, self-aware like that. It's important. So there's this huge change in the air. I don't know how many people are feeling this, but you could be feeling a lot more motivated. You could feel like you're on the verge of a breakthrough or good things are coming towards you right now. Something's a setup. There's a setup for someone. Stay optimistic though. There's something about watch out. Someone could have an STD. Serendipity, a fortunate happening or a pleasant surprise could be happening to you soon. Remember, guys, if you stay in your own lane when people are trying to attack you or do anything, if you stay in your own lane and you keep on your path, no matter how much someone's trying to affect you, you will get through it. Those people will develop karma, but you also get rewarded, like recognition and reward for not only staying in your own lane, but trying to do the right thing. So remember, also, if you want respect, you have to show people that you respect yourself. All right, to my lovely people. Did I not close that door? I did. Yeah, you have a manifested dream coming in. I've been picking up on a lot of this stuff too. You are highly protected. There's nothing to worry about. Remember, like, you may not see why certain things are happening in the moment to you, and they can be very, very harsh, you guys. But later on, if you can find the lesson in it, like, you may just realize that you had to go through so much bullcrap, one, because whatever you're going through now or whatever person you may have been attached to put you on your spiritual journey to wake up. You're here for a reason. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe you are here for a reason right now. Whatever your purpose may be, if you feel like you haven't found it yet, getting back to yourself and finding that home in yourself and that love for yourself will help make things a lot more clear. Remember, it's important to surrender, let go, and just trust in the divine plan, because we're not going to be able to see it all at first. We are human. So going through this, like, and all these bad things are happening and you may be confused, it's like they are all leading you not just to your purpose, but to a better path. And one more thing I'd like to say. What was that? What was that, honey? People, hold on. Now she's just so cute. Look at the little mouth, how it's open. It's because her teeth, her lip got ripped open when she was She's so soft and sweet. She's the sweetest cat, dude. I've never had a cat be that sweet. Okay, I'm gonna get into it real fast and what happened. We'll come back. So just give a second. How sweet is it to be loved by you? Some of you could like that song or you heard that song recently. All right, I might set you guys up right here for a second just so you can kind of see the cards. First card out is going to be the most important card. It may be, the first thing I got was what you have to work on. Possibly money. There could be a need, guys. I haven't told you guys, like, the main thing about manifestation. So, the law of attraction is a second law of the universe. It's not just thinking, feeling, and all this stuff. There's one main thing that comes before all that. And it's the most important one. And it's a main law. And it is reaction. What you react to is what you attract. How you react is what you attract. So when you are manifesting, if you're reacting to certain things, that's what you are attracting more of. That's the number one law of the manifestation that they don't tell you in secret. They don't tell you in a bunch of stuff. How are you going to be reacting to stuff? Because that's the you're going to attract 222 on the clock. There's a need to focus on money right now or be more giving with your money and humble, because the Queen of Pentacles is a very humble and giving person. They also share their wealth. So 4224 on the clock, you could be mirroring someone. I am this way sometimes. I can be so stingy with money. So trust me, it's all of us, right? When we're in that lack mindset or we feel like we don't have enough money, we're holding on to it for dear life. Like, I can't tip this person more. I can't give any more. But trust me, it's your reaction. What you give is what you get. Like, there's this one awesome person that, like, for new tarot readers, she goes online, like, for star seeds, and she'll give, like, $500 when you first start. She did this to me. I think her name's Angela. She's a sweetheart. But she's extremely, I was thinking about this yesterday. She's so smart. She knows exactly what she's doing. That's what she's attracting back. If she can gladly give out that much money because she sees certain star seeds and she wants them to succeed and thrive because she knows they have a mission and stuff, and she's giving to a higher purpose, guess what she is getting back and receiving? Exactly what she's giving. So if we're being stingy with our money, I've been there. I'm there right now. I am there right now because I'm trying to get my baby. But I have to, like, knock myself back down and into place and be like, listen, what you give is what you get, but also it's how you react. So every person that helps me out, I tip very well. Even if I only have $20 in my bank account and there's only a thing to give them $5 between 1 and 5, I will give them 5 on my additional tip. So if they drive to my house, for instance, Instacart, and they have an original tip of $5 or $6, I add another $5 or $6 after they drop it off. Because you're allowed to do that. You put a review in and you can give them an additional tip. Trust me when I say I've been getting more readings than ever. And it's because I stopped holding on to my money for dear life, which is what I was telling the universe. I have nothing, I need to hold on to this. That's what you're attracting. It can be something very simple like that, but there are these changes in the air. So, I'm not the best at everything I do, but one thing I do want to be good at is inspiring you guys to pursue your dreams and goals. They are not dumb. They are not stupid. They are not any of those terrible things that you have been told in life. Your ideas are amazing. Your ideas are there for a reason. That's your soul speaking to you. If you don't get off her, Augie, I shouldn't have given him catnip. Hold on. Someone could have a difficult choice. He's been, like, not good to her right now. What? Oh, do you want more temptations? Oh, is Augie locked in there? What night? Where's Bustus? really just crying because of food? Someone can be starving today or craving their addiction. My cat literally, she's a little groundhog, little pork chop. Real cute though. She is. She's so cute. Okay. Give me 1 second. There was something hidden from you. This can be pertaining to money. You could have been supposed... Remember, whatever is taken from you will be returned tenfold. I'm not kidding. For instance, my roommate, she bailed me out of jail when no one else would. Guess what happened? Now she has a job. She got it a few months later, a year later. She got it a year later from when she bailed me out. She got this incredible job where she's making... Actually, I'm not going to say that because I don't want anyone to, like, try to go after her. She puts it in a different account anyways. Let's just say she makes a lot of money. Like, millionaire status within the next year or 2 years. Easily. She makes a ton of money. But she was always so giving to me. She helped me out when no one else would. Hey guys, the stuff I'm trying to teach you because, one, I want you to get what you want. It was limerence. Okay, wait. This was important for someone. On the twin flame journey and stuff, a lot of you guys may feel like you have a twin flame. And this could be very hard to hear. But a lot of us can fall into limerence. Limerence is having an interaction with someone or a meeting or someone keeping you on by a thread, kind of breadcrumbing you and stuff like that. But you start fantasizing about an idea or like what it could be, hanging on these cliff notes of what if this, what if that, and then you're imagining this whole life in your head and what it could be. That is limerence. And I feel like I just broke multiple people's hearts right now, so I'm sorry for saying that. But I am here to help and teach you guys. That literally is why I am put here. And that's why I always recommend therapy, but it's like 50% of the population that falls into limerence now, because we do go through stuff in childhood. No childhood is perfect. And if it is, they probably end up worse. I hate saying that because they're not dealing with problems and they've had things handed to them, which can be more detrimental to the child in the long run. It was 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock when I started speaking about that. But there is a Queen of Pentacles here. And this is a very humble and kind person. They were blindfolded to something. And there could have been people trying to cause illusions, either messaging you on fake numbers. I feel like these people were false people, but they were trying to put stuff in your head. This woman has justice on her arm. So it's like justice is being served. And then the sun's out. So it's like you could be starting to get all these epiphanies, 333 on the clock and 1331, you could be nearing someone. You could be getting all these epiphanies right now of what's going on. Also, I am starting my personal readings after this. So if you have one booked with me, I'm starting after. Josh, you are number 1 and first. So don't worry. But also, for anyone that just came in, I'm not doing the fake messenger app numbers. If you text me on one of those, I'm not going to give a reading because my readings have been sold through those. And the second I lowered my prices astronomically, they started buying them nonstop for their income. So they're making more money than me off my videos. It's not going to happen. I'm not selling to you guys anymore. I can only act so dumb for so long. I hate saying that, but sometimes that could be important for someone. Sometimes you have to act stupid and unintelligent and just be like, what? I believe in this and that. And just act super out there or stupid. It's like when you're really analytical inside and you know exactly what's going on. Those are smart people, though. You play stupid. Maybe your spirit animal is a possum. Who knows? You could be good at playing. Alright, so the Two of Swords is also like a difficult choice, being blindfolded to something. stuff like that. And then we have the Lovers. This has been coming out lately. I don't know who this is for, but someone seriously has a choice between lovers. So if you are talking to someone or you know someone that has a choice between lovers, it's a very difficult choice for this person right now. I feel like someone is really in their feels about you. Get focused. To attract what you want, first you get clear on what it is you desire. You envision it for a minute or more every day, feeling how it would feel to have this in your life. What would you do? How would you act? How would you react? Who would you tell? You picture it all. Through the continual alignment with your desires, they begin to flow into your physical reality in divine timing. See, I'm dyslexic and I just did good on that because it's all about like first person and I put all of them in you for you. I did it. That's more difficult when you're dyslexic than you know. And that landed on the Queen of Pentacles, so there is a need to get focused on money right now. Or really, right now is an important time to focus on work. And I've been getting this for whoever's been watching these videos recently. There is a need to save money. There's something you could possibly still be spending money on that is such a detriment to you. I almost just burped, sorry. Excuse me. Present. In this present moment, you have nothing to worry about. You take life step by step as you follow your desires and intuition joyfully, overcoming any bumps along the way. When you live like this, you don't have to worry about the future. I just got really hot. I don't know if you guys just saw my whole face turn red. Hold on a second. Whoa, heat flash. Am I going through menopause before 30? I don't think so. Oh, you know what? Give me 1 second. I have to close that because then you guys won't be able to hear me as well. I know it's already hard to hear, so I do apologize about that, you guys. I'm going to get myself something today for you. I'll get a new mic or something today because, once again, what you give is what you get. And my purpose here is to help you guys. And if you can't hear me, how can I really help you? So, sorry, I wanted to get some, like, cold water. Whew. Yeah, someone's like, how sweet. Pay attention to the songs you hear right now. There could be a workplace situation, and we have Queen of Pentacles coming out. Someone could be the boss at their job. We're in charge of quite a few people. There's a need to take a spiritual bath right now. Identity theft. See, like, when I say we're not led somewhere for no reason, for instance, like, I'm going through that stuff right now. I have people using my videos and catfishing other people and taking all my work. So, someone could be doing identity theft to you. You're usually not brought somewhere for no reason. Proper. Someone could be very proper, and I got pinkies up. That makes me think of SpongeBob. When SpongeBob and Sandy and Patrick have tea time with the water. Someone could be really dehydrated. Please drink more water. SpongeBob's like, I need it. That's one of my favorite episodes besides the Krusty Krab pizza one. When they're like with the big boulder and he's like, the Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. And then he starts doing that song. I'm not going to do it because it's really going to annoy you guys then. That's my favorite episode ever of SpongeBob. I think it's so funny. That or the caveman one with the conch shell. It's not personal. Someone may need to know this right now too. People's reactions or opinions of you are really not about you at all. People tend to project their own insecurities or fears onto one another. So when someone speaks unkindly to you, you'll remember they have something going on that has nothing to do with you. It's not personal. Someone wants to express their love soon. Expressing love. Today I notice the things I appreciate about the people in my life. I take a moment to send them love and to wish them well. My love is infinite, and it feels great to express it. Tune in. There could be a need to tune in with yourself. This goes along with what I was saying in the beginning. But today, before doing what you normally do, I'm just going to read it in first person real fast. Today, before doing what I normally do, I will take a moment to slow down, to place my hands at my heart space, and take a few deep breaths. I will ask myself what I truly want, and I will honor however I'm feeling. So honor yourself today. Remember, how you treat yourself is a good way of showing other people how to treat you. Some of you really have to practice saying no. I know it's hard. Like I said, there's no coincidences. Like, so many of us here are so much alike. And I know it's extremely hard to say no to people you care about or jobs or anything like that. If there's not a lot of people working there, you feel like you have to take the shift. Stuff like that. Like, do not overburden yourself. First off, 444 on the clock. If you are a part of a company or there is a boss that runs the place and they are low on staff, that is not your obligation to take on 5 other people's roles because your boss can't hire more employees or doesn't trust more employees. That's not your fault. You have to practice saying no for certain things and set apart a time for your own dreams and goals, what you like to do, what feels good for you. All right? It's about you. When you focus in on you, you are more able to help other people. But you have to make sure you're taking care of yourself first, or you're going to be spreading yourself too thin. Someone has a very difficult choice between lovers. You're blindfolded to this. I feel like you could maybe be focused on money right now, and you don't see this coming in. We also have Gemini energy here. Someone's in a mental imprisonment, but it came to the side. So it's like someone's kind of coming out of a mental imprisonment right now. Possibly an emperor. This could also be it could be an Aries. It could also be someone that is their own boss or they're very financially well off. What about this emperor? Hidden agenda. Temperance. Money. Ace of Pentacles. This message isn't going to resonate for everyone, but if you do have a platform or you do make good money, there could be someone coming in that disguised themselves as a false twin. Someone can see you doing better and they want to come in, but it's purely for the benefit. It's purely for the money. It's not because of love. This person is very selfish. They're so selfish that they would leave the person they love to be with someone else they don't even like for money. That's this kind of person. You have an off feeling about them. You didn't know why they treated you like crap. That's why, because they only care about themselves. Nuisance. They're a nuisance. It doesn't say nuisance, but I got nuisance in my head, and then I looked down and it said nurture, and I was like, this is a nuisance and you need to nurture yourself. But it's okay to want to stay home and be alone. You deserve a day to yourself. Days to relax and simply be. Honor how you feel and take this day to do things that feel nurturing to you. These are mindful messages. I like giving them to you guys because you can always click on any tarot video and go fill your head with stuff or get all that kind of stuff. But I am here to try to get your head in a better spot. So if that's the kind of it's tarot and mindful stuff and how to manifest stuff and just, my main mission is for you to get back to you. I want to see you guys be leaders. I want to see you guys live your dreams. And I want to know when you go after them. Each message I get that said, you inspired me to start this or do that, I feel like I did my job. Because you guys have purposes And you guys have important purposes. We just need to get you back to you first so you can start loving yourself. It's a process. It can be hard to love yourself sometimes. I know. But be gentle on you. You need to be your own cheerleader and your own drill sergeant. If you can't find anyone to do that for you. Someone can be doing witchcraft on you. When I say witchcraft, let's see how much this Palo Santo smokes. Black smoke. You literally... Palo Santo hardly smokes. It's just that little corner lip. Remember though, like what you give power to has power over you. And at the end of the day, it's up to God. God is much more powerful than down there. So any demons they're summoning, any spell work they're doing, trust me when I say if you keep your faith with God, you're not going to get hurt. You may skid a knee. That's about it. It's just pushing you to your purpose and your path. So remember to try to hold strong in that, please. I cleanse you. Real smoky. My eyes burn. Guys, literally, if you know Palo Santo, it's not supposed to smoke super heavily. It's not. When I did this one person's reading that starts with ends with an et, it was crazy smoke. I was like, whoa. Yeah, I apologize. I'm still in my pajama bottoms. Sometimes it's like, so listen, if you guys always feel like you're in a rush or you have to get a bunch of stuff done too, 8:48 on the clock, take a moment to be mindful. Like this morning, instead of just rushing and getting my personal readings done, I woke up and I took care of what I needed to take care of first, and I sat down for a second and I breathed, and I started saying what I was grateful for. And it put my mind in a really good spot. So, if you feel like you're constantly rushing or you have to get from one place to another, it's important to practice that mindfulness and just know that when you stop chasing things, they come to you. Sorry if I have black stuff all over my hands. I tried wiping it off, but I can't get it off. So it's heavy, heavy Aries. It doesn't have to be. You can be in Aries as well, but underneath the Emperor... Okay, this can go two ways. Two ways. If you've been working hard on yourself, or you plan on being your own boss and you're manifesting that, what's hidden from you is not only are you going to have a good balance, but you're getting the Ace of Pentacles. Now, on the other hand, this person can be trying to take from my little Earth Angel, take money, and they're using magic. But what I'm getting is, if you are, like I said, I don't believe you're here for no reason. If you are trying to start your own thing, change jobs, do anything like that, there's reward here. Like, when I say so many of you are supposed to be leaders or healers and do certain things, I mean that. And I'm really proud of you guys for starting to go after your stuff too and becoming more mindful in situations. Like, that is like one of the first steps to getting what you truly want. Another one is acknowledging if it's you, them, or what's going on. I had a really good friend call me yesterday and talk to me, and she's like, Ireland. And I was so proud of her. She doesn't even watch my videos. She was like, I started thinking, like, is it me? Because it's every situation I put myself in where this happens with people. And I was like, dude, I love you for thinking that way. you have to, like, in those situations, and I'm not saying this to bring anyone down, I'm saying it so you can get what you want. But if you acknowledge in situations and you humble yourself and you come back and you're like, okay, was this me? Was it them? Even when I hear some of my old tarot videos, I'm like, shh, I'm talking about myself that I need to go fix. Like, it's just good to put yourself in that mindset. Whenever you're listening to something, just be present and be like, was it me? Was it them? Or was it that? And when you're ready to adapt that into your consciousness, things will magically start shifting beautifully for you. I hate being as blunt as I am sometimes, and I don't have the right tone of voice all the time, but I'm trying, because I know there are star seeds and leaders in here, and I want you to get what you deserve. 777 was just on the clock, because you deserve that. Now, there is a blessing of money coming in from someone, but just from the love situation, the difficult choice in coming out of mental imprisonment, you know what, it doesn't even have to be a choice between lovers. I'll clarify on that real fast. Is this a choice between lovers? I'm going to take that as a yes. If you were manifesting someone, they could be coming in right now. Can you trust this person? For the people that need to hear it the most, dear Lord. It's like some of you can. Yeah. Someone has a choice between a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Wands. So either fire and water sign. If it's not fire and water sign, there could be a choice between someone very creative or someone very sensitive or love. I feel like both of these energies, though, are such beautiful energies. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups are both beautiful energies. And ladies and gentlemen, please let me tell you, like, if anyone's trying to put you in competition, or they're cheating on you with someone else, or you met someone and they have someone else and you didn't know, or anything like that, think about who's most hurt in that situation. It's probably the person that's been with the other person for a long time. And I hate saying that, but there's something about that integrity and love within you to see it from every party's point of view. Now, it's different if the third party is being a terror towards you and you didn't even know or something, and they're being evil towards you. That's different. Then just block it, ignore it, and keep your guard up. 8558. There's definitely someone mirroring someone else today. So I'll just give you a little example real fast. I didn't date anyone for years. I wouldn't let a guy in since my father's daughter. I tried dating my roommate before that, years ago. So just hear me out real fast. When I started trying to date this one other guy, I finally let my guard down, and I felt something was off, and I couldn't tell what it was, and I didn't know what it was, but I didn't listen to me. I thought like they were just talking to a bunch of people or this or that. I didn't know there was a whole other person attached to them that had been with them for years until she reached out. Well, first I was questioning him. I was like, I don't trust you. I feel something's off. I know something's off, and you keep lying to my face. 4:04 on the clock. He's like, I'm not lying. There's nothing else. I'm not talking to anyone. I don't want to be with anyone else. And I was like, I don't believe you. I'm not going to come out and be like, I'm clairaudient, bzz, like a fucking psychopath. So I didn't do that. You act dumb in those situations, you know? Otherwise, people are just going to think you're absolutely psycho. Sorry. If you have clairaudience or clairvoyance, don't talk about it. 99.9% of the population, actually probably 92% now, it's getting better, are not spiritual. Do not believe in this stuff. Have not expanded their minds. Just be, guys, like, this is a safe community and spot. We can all talk to each other here. That's why I block the bullies in the comments. Your comments are safe here. They're not weird. They're not strange. If you need a vent, you can vent. And if anyone has crap to say on your comment, they will be blocked from the page. If you're not kind, I don't care how many followers I have. Sometimes I do. But the more I get into my purpose, the more I realize the people that are in front of me right now, this can resonate with you, the people I currently have in my life, the people I feel like I have to care for, those are who's important. Not people that I have not crossed paths yet with. Not people that I don't even know. You guys, that's special. That's something different. Especially, I mean, it's all of you. Even the ones that have come and left already, they probably started pursuing something, or hopefully they connected back with themselves. But I'll get out of this now real fast. I'll come back. I felt that. Hold on. The Empress. And that's next to the Emperor. Remember, what you give power to, you feed. It's like the story of the two wolves. There's anger, hate, and there's the love. There's anger, and there's the love. I can't say the exact thing, so I don't want to butcher it, because it's a beautiful poem. But it's like, what wolf are you going to feed? Because that's the wolf that grows. Are you going to feed into jealousy, hate, envy, or pain? Or are you going to feed into love, understanding, kindness? All those things. Because whatever you feed grows. What are you giving your attention to each day? Something I'd also like you to remember about manifestation, if you're trying to manifest a certain person, thinking about them all day is not going to manifest them. That will most likely push them away, because we're like magnets. You have to be tuned in on the same frequency. If you don't do that, it's kind of like being on an AM radio and then trying to get to FM when you're not moving the handle. You're listening and listening on the AM radio for a glimpse of the FM. But it's up to you to change that frequency. And it's what you feed that will change that frequency. So if you're trying to manifest something, just know, like, if you're trying to manifest a person and you're super enlightened now, or you're finding more love and care and joy in your heart, you could even be sad. But if you're not on the same wavelength as them, trying to tune to that station, like magnets, you're going to go like this and you try pushing them together, but it's not at the right end. You're on the wrong frequency. So until you guys are on that same length, you're going to keep pushing and pulling apart. Until you are on the same frequency as someone and you can attract, magnetize that. I feel like you're trying to manifest someone that's not on your level. And it doesn't mean they're way up high or way down low. It could also be protection. But like I said, how you react to things, that's one thing most people don't talk about manifestation, and that's a first primary law. The law of attraction is a second law. It's not even a first primary law. The first law is motion, reaction, circulating. So whatever is circulating and alive in life, it keeps going through like that. I want to put it in the right words so I don't confuse you guys. It's just like the AM and FM radio. You're on the AM radio trying to get to the FM, but you're constantly feeding doubt, fear, into past things, past situations. You're feeding into spell work or what people are doing to you, what people are saying to you. You're not going to get to that FM radio. You're going to stay stuck on the AM. Start feeding yourself positive things. The best way to draw the things in you want towards you is not to focus on someone else. It's to focus on being the best version of yourself. And that doesn't mean you have to be the best version of yourself before you get with someone. Absolutely not. But it will make things a whole lot better, and you won't waste time attracting the wrong people. Because if you're living in hate, despair, anger, greed, gluttony, all these things, that's what you're going to be attracting back, because that's what you are feeding. It can be really hard, especially with the gluttony and greed, because most of us at the time, we don't see it as that. I certainly haven't. And that's what sucks. Like, you really have to knock yourself the F out and humble yourself to see what's going on, because so much of us, one, we either were in that scarcity mindset from childhood, or we've always had to take care of ourselves. So you're in that scarcity mindset. It's like I give you this magic word every day, I promise, but it's so unbelievably true. And the people that can manifest well really know it. What you give is what you get. How you react is what you receive. How are you reacting to people? Reaction, just like the circular motion, is a first law. It is more important than the law of attraction. It's your reaction, because that's what you'll manifest. Have you ever noticed when you freak out on someone, stuff just goes downhill? Or someone texts you a day or 2 or 3 days later or anything, and they start freaking out on you? Especially if you're a strong manifester, you'll get it faster. I don't want to be preachy on this page, guys, but I'm going to do what I feel channeled and called to do, and that's, I seriously recommend praying in God. He is stronger, more powerful than any devil, than any demon that is hurting you. 41:41 on the clock. And a lot of the time we can self-sabotage, because life hurts people. It can make people bitter and angry. We can lose ourselves. But the strongest people, the wisest people, for the most part, are the ones that, yeah, they may constantly fail, but they never stop fighting, and they always get back up. That is something to admire. When I see someone that has gone through a hard time, and they cope with their pain, but eventually they get back up, and they don't just get back up, they come back stronger because they learn their lesson. For me, when I see that, I think that's the most powerful thing, besides God, is when you can acknowledge your wrongs and try fixing them. Or just being conscious in a situation and be like, was I wrong in this at all? What part did I play? You may have not really played any part, but you still got to look at it that way, because you will learn lessons that way. You will go further up. That quote I posted earlier on the community board, I want to be able to say it for you guys. Please give me 1 second. Amazing things are coming your way. You can feel the change, a shift in the air. I wrote that yesterday for you guys. This is important for some of you, because it can be hard to apply sometimes, because we all do it, but it's super important. I hate being dyslexic sometimes. Alright, I don't know who this quote's from, but it's so true. It's 777 on the clock. Really try to think about 444 on the clock. It's 777 too. Think about this and listen. The more angel numbers you see daily, like that, like the numerology is literally like 444, 333, 777. Like you just start seeing triples of all these numbers or doubles. You have a manifestation coming in really fast. So please keep faith, and remember, your reactions are the most important. Now, this is where people can really start getting stuck or pausing too. And like I said, we all do this stuff sometimes, but 4444 on the clock. Angel numbers are super specific today. Whatever I'm talking about at that time in this reading, you might want to look up the angel number that's attached to it, or of course, whatever you were thinking. I love burping. I'm not embarrassed of it. I just don't understand why I can't burp, and I really have to. All right, so those who stand on their tiptoes do not stand firmly. Trying to be above others, seem better than them, get better than them, just on their tiptoes, trying to stand above someone else. They don't stand firmly. So those who stand on their tiptoes do not stand firmly. Those who rush ahead to be first do not get far. You guys ever go in traffic and you see that person rushing towards the front to the red light? And then you see the grandpa in the back slowly go past them because they weren't in a rush trying to get through a bunch of people. Those who rush do not get that far ahead. I think this is one of the most important ones. Those who try to outshine others dim their own light. So for instance, like someone telling you, oh, I'm better than you. I do this. I'm the this or that. Like I'm so better at this and everything else than you or other people. Those who try to outshine others dim their own light. I think we've all done this stuff before too, so it's okay. We're human, we're not perfect. It's just acknowledging those mistakes or acknowledging the lessons. You can truly have something so beautiful in this life and get beautiful things. And you guys may be looking for quick fixes, or you may like feel called like you need to order spell stuff from someone's site or go to a witch or anything. Remember I said I was going to go to a witch doctor? That's not in me. I have God. So. But I'll read it one more time. Like, those who stand on their tippy toes, they do not stand firmly. Those who rush ahead do not get far. Those who try to outshine others dim their own light. There was one more too. It's mirrored numbers again. It's been all mirrored numbers. 87, 78. This one's so important too. So I'm sorry. My apologies. So the first one I just read, I don't know who that quote is by. I was trying to find them and other people just kept like taking the name and making it theirs. So that's not mine. I just wanted to make that clear. I couldn't find who originally wrote that. But, and I don't know who this is either, but this is important, right? This is why I try to explain, like, being your authentic self will truly get you so much further. Like, it's so beneficial for you. I know you may think you're weird, but if everyone's acting the same, think about that. You're just like everyone else. It's not going to get you that far. So it's better to be your authentic or weird self, whatever you think you are, because it's different, and there's only one of you, and no one can replicate that. My hair is really bothering me right now. I'm like, try putting a headband on. Okay. So this one. For instance, like the people stealing my readings right now and then selling them at like way more expensive than I make them. It does not matter how good your strategy is. If you're not skilled at what you do, then that strategy won't take you very far. I'll read that one more time. That's why I said like being your authentic self and finding what you're good at. It can be helping people. It can be loving animals. What makes you happy on the inside? Is it family? It can be any of those things, because whatever it is you love, you can find a way to make a job out of it. That's exactly what I did. Find something you love and never work a day in your life. I was really depressed for a while after those two like significant deaths, but I wake up in the morning now and I'm excited to do personal readings. I'm excited to get on here and see you guys and talk to you guys. 878 on the clock. Like, I wake up happy again every morning because I'm like, I have you guys. Like, I have those friends, that soul family that I wanted for so long. But not just that, people that I can relate to, where we can understand each other. That's why I said I have no problem blocking people on this page for the people that are truly here to not just find themselves and feel better. But no one's allowed to bully someone on this page. I don't care how big this channel gets, I will block you. This is supposed to be a safe space. Period. Okay? But it does not matter how good your strategy is. If you're not skilled at what you do, that strategy won't take you very far. That can also just go for like any certain strategies or plans that can go with the last quote, like trying to get ahead of people right away or this or that. If you're not passionate about something or skilled at it and you're just lying your way through something, you're not going to get very far. 50-50 on the clock. You may get somewhere a little bit, but not very far. For people that have been doing well, look up 868. Like, you don't have to be doing well money-wise, but I'm saying, like, doing well with you. Let me see if I can turn on chat now, because I want to see how you guys are doing today. Dang. I'm going to finish the tarot real fast, and then I'm going to open another live really fast so we can all talk, hang out, and maybe get some free questions in. But remember, if I'm answering the free questions, guys, please just, like, be kind and mindful to the people that ask. Like, if they ask a question, please try to give me, before you guys all pile in your questions, take turns. Like, you see a lot of them being done, wait a minute. Just let me try to, send me like 3 at a time in the thing, or I'm not going to be able to help everyone. I'm not going to anyways, but I'm going to try to help as much as I can. Justice. You guys deserve that. Today could be a nice little freebie day a little bit. Your justice is you have manifestations coming in. Your energy is manifested. I am getting someone's a Libra though, hold on. Let me pick that up. This could be cut, switch, flip a different part of the story real fast. Let me just see. What's justice about? Remember when I said if you had money stolen from you, or not even stolen, like someone was making money off of you without your knowledge, could have taken videos, could have, if you were sexting them or anything like that, catfishing, identity theft, whatever. If someone was taking money, because I'm just getting this as hands taking, like after justice, your justice will be an equal give and take or your money returned. Double. Just like I said, when my roommate bailed me out of jail, she got way more money than my bail was. Way more money. Because what you give is what you get. The first law to manifestation is your reactions. And most people don't talk about that. So make sure you are conscious of how you're reacting to things, because that's what you will manifest back. Also, like, real recognizes real and they see past fake. 838. I just said you're going to get more than was taken or they were making. 10 of Pentacles. This, if you're worried about money, this is your justice. Stay in y'all lane. Stay in your lane. Let them look like they're blind or something, going in and out of a million people's lanes. Once again, it does not matter how good your strategy is. If you're not skilled at what you do, that strategy won't take you very far. So if someone was just doing something fake or identity theft, but trying to be you, or even spreading false stuff about you, you guys, I feel like this goes for another tarot reader as well. Like if someone was spreading a bunch of stuff on you, or rejection and all this stuff happened, you're totally fine. That was protection. You are protected because there's someone much better coming your way, trust me. Strength. Leo. 868. I also feel Capricorn energy. You're a hard worker. Keep it up. That goes with Capricorn. Oh, these were We have death, 5 of Wands, heartbreak, planting seeds, defending yourself, High Priestess, Tower, the Lovers. I'll tell you what I think this one means intuitively. Working together, a group maybe? Trying to make money? Because they were bored and ungrateful, King of Pentacles. They could be drinking a lot. Someone can be numbing themselves because they are terrified of what they did. Once again, if you do act dumb in situations like you don't know what's going on, you're already 10 steps ahead of them. The biggest mistake someone can make is thinking that they're the smartest person in the room. They learn nothing. The best thing you can do is go into a room and think you're the dumbest person in the room and stay quiet. Because at the end, you're going to be learning things. You got to think about that perception. People that walk into the room thinking they're the smartest people and believing their opponent or the person they're trying to take down is dumb is their first mistake. Because they can be dumb and they can dig you in a deeper hole than you even know you were in. Five of Swords. Hollow, empty, loss. So I feel like there's two people that are fighting. They could be planting seeds. They're defending themselves in some situation. They could intuitively feel like this Tower moment's going to come in and some swift justice, which is going to break someone's heart because there's heartbreak, there's fighting and competition between these people. I'm going to end this reading and go into the next one where I'm going to put the live chat on and I'll answer some free questions for you guys. But first, I'm just going to dig in a little bit to what needs to get out mostly first for whoever needs it the most and go straight into tarot, and then I'll answer some free questions in the live, okay? 888 on the clock, abundance. Keep faith. I love you guys. I'll see you in 1 minute.